All right, I am back, and in today's episode, I'm going to be writing AI-generated SEO content that actually ranks on Google. And so what does that look like? I'm going to show you real quick here and just get straight down into it, cut the intro, and show you guys what's going on here. So this is a client that we have, Westlow Studio. It's a candle company. They own a local candle shop, Houston, Texas. And yes, they do have a brick and mortar where people can come in. Obviously, Houston's a large market, so we do a lot of their local SEO. However, we do a lot of their blog content too, because they do have a nationwide e-commerce store where people from all around the United States can order their candles. So if you're into candles, go check them out. This article right here, Are Woodwick Candles Safe? We wrote this back in late November, and it's already got 138 clicks with about 6,000 impressions. If you go to this keyword right here, just open it up in Google, you'll see right here, there's their blog article, bada bing, bada boom, ranking #1 on Google, and it's getting traffic. That whole entire article took me about 20 minutes to write. I do this consistently over and over and over for my clients, for my own sites, and I'm under the impression that Google does not care that the content is AI generated, because a lot of times when I run this content through AI detectors, some of my content comes back 70 to 80% AI generated. Google does not care. As long as the content is helpful, it is resourceful, and it is aligned with the search intent, which I'm going to show you guys my process for this. Your chances of ranking on Google are pretty good, especially if you follow my process. So I've been developing this over the last couple of years with AI, and I've gotten it down to about 20 to 30 minutes per article, which is pretty good. So I could probably do 5, 6, 7 articles a day very easily, crank them out for different industries that I am not a professional in. However, I have a process that allows me to sound like a professional in the industry and easily rank and take over a lot of these keywords that do bring in a significant amount of search volume for these clients, right? If you write 10 or 20 of these articles and each one of them are bringing in 100 clicks every 3 months, 1,000 clicks every 3 months, that's a lot of clicks for a local business, right? It's a lot of chances for them to earn business and all kinds of other, opportunities that I won't get into for local SEO as far as like building a brand authority in your industry, in your local market. So just to show you that real quick there, yes, AI content does rank. So I'm going to show you the process and how I do this with the fresh one right here. So this one's going to be deep house cleaning versus regular house cleaning, right? And I already have my SEO analyzer tool. This is a tool that I built with AI, and it allows me to generate AI generated content the way I want it generated. This tool goes out and fetches real-time Google results for me and then puts them in this list box here. I can then manually select these, click analyze those URLs, and then I can quickly generate an outline based on that, right? So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to actually wait for the tool to run and generate an outline here. Boom. I have an outline here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in a markdown viewer so I can actually see this content. I didn't copy it here. Copy. There we go. SEO content outline, deep house cleaning versus regular house cleaning. Introduction, what is regular house cleaning? What is deep house cleaning, right? Key differences between regular and deep house cleaning, when to choose each type of cleaning, benefits of hiring professional cleaning services, FAQs, conclusion, all that stuff. So now I have this outline right here. I will run it again just to make sure and see what we can come up with. Okay, let's see what we came up with here. Deep house cleaning versus regular house cleaning, understanding the differences, introduction, exploring deep house, comparing regular versus deep. Okay, benefits of regular and deep cleaning, choosing the right cleaning service, conclusion. Let's see what we got over here. Key differences, when to choose each type of house cleaning, benefits of hiring professional cleaning services. Boom. I think I'm going to go with the first one here. So now when I'm going to load this up, this is a specific prompt that I built for doing deep niche research. So this is going to be able to allow me to understand the search intent, the call to actions on these that need to be on this page, the tone, the keywords, a lot of different things, even the average word count that I need. So this helps me just save a ton of time here, and it's running, and boom. There we have it, folks. Right here, I have analyzed all the top ranking articles on Google for this particular keyword, and I have come up with a research document that is going to save me hours in writing content. And so it gave me the SEO title, right? Meta description. It gave me the primary keywords to put on the page, secondary keywords, cleaning checklist, professional cleaning, keyword density insights, right? Content strategy, homeowners, renters, and individuals seeking cleaning services. They are likely to be adults aged 25 to 55 interested in home maintenance and cleanliness. The challenges: understanding the differences between regular and deep cleaning, determining which service to choose. Goal: educate the audience on the differences between cleaning types. Call to action: request a quote for your cleaning needs today. Gives me the tone. Content gaps: often lack detailed comparisons on practical advice on when to choose each type of cleaning service, including decision-making guide on checklist can enhance content value. Search intent: primarily informational. It does have a transactional element because you're going to have a get a quote call to action because this is going on a cleaning company's website. And it's a how-to guide, right? Define regular cleaning tasks, outline deep cleaning tasks when they are necessary, provide a checklist for both cleaning types, yada, yada, yada. Include decision factors for selecting between regular and deep cleaning, right? So we have this now. So what we can do here is a couple things. One, I could take it a step further and I could load up a different prompt here. It's even going to tell me the external links, right? Like it gives me a link to WebMD for mold prevention and connects Good Housekeeping spring cleaning tips offering. I probably wouldn't link to this one, but I would definitely link to the WebMD one, right? Prevent mold. Yeah. That doesn't seem very informative. I don't even know what the hell that's doing on WebMD, to be honest with you. WebMD, you need to do better on that. So what I can do from here is I could take it a step further and load a different prompt and do my enhanced outline prompt. And what I can do with this is I can basically, if I can expand this out here and get right on it, I can basically take some of this data and I can put in here the keywords, right? Primary keywords into this. Where's that at? Secondary and keywords. Boom. I could put we're going to shoot for 1,500 words on this one. So we're going to go back up to the word count. And you're going to see what this prompt does here in a second. It basically is going to take my data here and my outline here, and it's going to be able to generate me a really nicely written blog outline with keywords, sections, recommendations, all this. So it's going to use all this data here. So we're going to go to audience, plug this in, boom. We're going to get rid of this because we already have the persona. We're going to use this right here. Why not? I'm not actually, you know what? I'm not even going to use that. It's just not a good article to link to. We're going to go for the SEO title, right? Meta description. We're going to put that in there. Boom. And we're going to put the content type is how-to guide. Boom. And we're going to do this one as well. So we're going to do search intent, informational, which is transactional. SEO optimized content type is going to be how-to guide. And I think we're pretty much good to go here. I could put the external links in there, but I'm going to let it select them. And we're going to try and just run it like this real quick. See what it comes up with. All right. So now if we go back to our markdown viewer and we go back down here to this, and I'm going to put a separator in there, actually. Boom. So detail how-to guide, outline, introduction, 150 words. So it's going to tell me, you know, what is deep cleaning, key difference between, you know, what is regular house cleaning, 200 words, key differences, benefits of each cleaning type, checklist for regular and deep cleaning, how to choose between those, tips for hiring a professional cleaning service, conclusion, right? Request a free quote for your cleaning needs today, right? So, and then frequently asked questions. And then from there, we're going to actually go over here to my actual mega prompt here. And I'm just going to copy this in here like this. And we're going to go over to ChatGPT. We're just going to run it and put this in here like this. Bam. And I guess we're going to reboot this thing. Okay. Paste this in here like this. Boom. Okay. Go figure. OpenAI is down. DeepSeek took it out. So let's see here. Let's try this one more time. I guess that's down. So maybe we can go over to Perplexity here and just paste it in here like this. Turn off probes. I don't want to do a web search. Well, I guess it didn't. So let's go back over here. Actually, let me log out. Just try and pull it up. Chat GPT. See what's going on with the Wi-Fi. The internet works. Let's try Gemini. Okay, they're not following my prompt. So I guess we're just going to go back to ChatGPT and try it one more time here. And then log out. OpenAI is down. Yes, we are detecting problems with ChatGPT that began 21 minutes ago. Last outage detected was on Wednesday, January 29th. Boom. Well, folks. ChatGPT is down. Let me see if I can get this to do it. Oh, it understood it. Here we go. Perplexity to the rescue. Okay, so we're going to put this in there. And we are going to put the research doc in here. And what this is going to do is it's going to build out and fill out my Giga prompt here for these short codes. So we're going to go back to the research doc, right? Go back up to this. And we're going to go back to this right here. And then I'll just say, it's going to fill it out, the role expert. So SEO expert with strengths in keyword research, content writing to human psychology, writing guidelines, right? It's going to list all those out, word count. It's going to have the blog, introduction, boom, 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 keyword density, right? It's going to have all that. So now it's going to put this in here, although it missed one part of it, right? So I'm going to have to go back and recopy that in there, but that's fine. We got most of it. Just to test this out to you guys, I'm going to go to new thread. I'm going to paste this in here. And I'm going to go down to my blog introduction part. I'm going to put that in there and see how it does. I'm assuming this is going to use Claude. So, have you ever wondered why your home doesn't feel as fresh and clean despite regular cleaning? Or perhaps you're preparing for a special event or want your space to sparkle like never before. Choosing between deep cleaning and regular cleaning can be confusing, but understanding the differences is key to a cleaner, healthier living healthier living environment. Many homeowners and renters face this dilemma. While regular cleaning keeps your home tidy, deep cleaning dives into the details, tackling areas often overlooked. So this is pretty good, right? So now I could do next section while strictly adhering to the, and I'm going to go back up here and boom, and then hit boom. And so I wanted to write out the content section by section. So this is a pro tip for you. You're going to hear me harp on this a lot, but do not use a prompt. If you're really trying to generate SEO content, one of the biggest tips that I can give you is to try and do your content section by section. By what I mean by that. So start with have a prompt, have it start with the introduction, write the introduction, and then have it stop, review it, and then create some sort of prompt where it says, okay, now write the next section of the outline, right? So it goes back up to the top, figures out the next heading, writes out the next H2 section, and have it do it that section by section, because what you're going to find is you're going to generate a much more robust piece of content that way, where it just has to focus on that little section at a time versus trying to just have it write this, 1,000 words. It kind of gets tired towards the end of that, and you'll run into some like writer's fatigue, like the AI runs into some sort of writer's fatigue, and it just doesn't turn out quite well. So this is why I have it do it this way. And, to some people, this might be too much work, but hey, if you understand the value of what we're doing here, and if you've ever had to hire writers or ever had a blog before, you had to have a whole team and a lot of times a lot of edits and stuff like that, this right here is a huge time saver. So boom. What is a deep cleaning? Well, regular house cleaning is essential for day-to-day upkeep. Deep cleaning takes things to the next level. This looks great. Key differences between deep cleaning and regular cleaning. The scopes of cleaning tasks, frequency and necessity. Boom, that looks good. Let's go back to ChatGPT real quick, see if it's open. Clearly it's not. Checklist for regular deep cleaning. Boom. Next section. Boom. So there we have it, right? So now I can take each one of these, go back up here, and this isn't ideal. It usually works way better in ChatGPT than this, but like I said, OpenAI is down right now. We are, right? New document. Let's go into here, create and share. And we're going to turn the text color to black. And we're going to start from the top here. All right. So it pulled in a lot of different things that I don't want. And this is typically why I don't use Perplexity for this, but sometimes you got to make do with what you got. Boom, delete that. Delete that. This is just the in-between stuff that you don't want. We'll see how I'm doing on time here, even with these issues that I'm having. Inclusion. So then I kind of want to just separate some of these, make it look better formatted, because here's a simple guide. Let's see here. There we go. Now we're cruising. Boom, boom, boom. Looking good, looking good. When you're formatting these, you want everything to be uniform. So if you're going to do it to one, you got to do it to all of them. That's kind of the rule I have with this. So there's that. Cost considerations. Let's put another space right here. You want to break this up. You don't want it to be big, long chunks of text. So that looks good. Boom, boom, boom. And blow this up. Here we go. So now I'm going to go back over to my Markdown previewer because it didn't actually pull this part in, but I'm going to pull in the SEO title, get rid of this right here, and make this the SEO title. This will be the meta description. Let my writer know. Control B. We'll get rid of these parentheses, and we'll take it one step further. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy this whole thing, and I'm going to go over to DeepSync. Let's see if OpenAI's not even responding, right? Let's see if it is. Oh, there it goes. Oh, so now it's working. We'll try it out in ChatGPT too, so I can show you the differences, right? But we ran it in Claude, or not in Claude, but in Perplexity. I'm gonna copy this, go to DeepSeek, right? And something you can do is you can go start now and image prompts. Because your article needs images, prompts. So here we go. Here's some visual image prompts. Okay, let's do this one. We'll do a clean, modern living room. Let's go here. Boom. And so what I'm using here is a site called Replicate, and I'm particularly using their FluxDev Black Forest Labs to generate these images. So I do have another YouTube video on that shows you how to replicate yourself, and you could do all kinds of crazy stuff with this, but I've been able to generate some really good images for my clients. So let's go to, that looks pretty good right there. I don't like the fact that so this one actually looks pretty darn good right here. Although this is looks like a vacuum mop. So let's see what this turns out to be. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go here. And she's vacuuming the table. Yeah, I don't understand that one. So let's try another one. Go back here. Boom. So another thing too, while we're waiting for that, I do like to use Grammarly just to fix the correctness. I don't typically focus on the clarity too much. And just to show you here, we're going to run it through their plagiarism AI detector and just see how much of this content comes back AI generated, right? But you can see right here, this is a pretty well researched article, right? This is probably going to rank pretty well on Google if I had to suspect. Not every, now this is like 80-20. 80% of the time, this content's going to rank on the Google. The other 20%, I kind of have to go back and refix it, or it might be a really saturated, heavy keyword where you're going to need some backlinks for it, right? So it says right here, 43% of your text has patterns that resemble AI-generated text. So do I care? No, I do not give two shits that this AI detector said 43% of my content is AI generated. Nobody cares. Is the content good? Is it helpful? Is it aligned with the search intent and the content type? Yes, it is. Okay, problem solved, right? And I honestly think that all eventually content, because this is way better content than, you know, what a lot of humans can write, especially in this short period of time. Let's just do, and sometimes what I'll do is say, let's try to, so maybe it'll do, so I just put in there, so let's try to create a prompt that focuses on the outcome of the article, right? So a lot of times I'll do that, right? Generating images, like I have a company that is in the waste management, right? I have a picture on their website of a green, lush skyline with no litter on the ground, bright sunshine, bright trees. Like that's the ultimate goal to achieve, a brighter, greener tomorrow. So we're going to run this one instead, because this one has like a little checklist here: complete wash, waste, sanitize high touch areas, scrub, grout. You know, I could use this one. And then I want to run this again through ChatGPT now that it's up and running. So let's do this, because I kind of like that picture of the family sitting on there. We're going to tweak it a bit. But like I said, this is a little bit of a rough YouTube video, but I'm just showing you this is what it takes sometimes. I have to kind of go through it and, you know, use my best judgment. So I really like something like that, you know, something like that. Maybe would be a good image to throw in there. Bam. I'm going to put that in there like that. And we're going to make this, let's see here, break text, wrap text, inline, whatever. That works for me. So let's go back to ChatGPT here and we're going to get our research doc. We're going to get all this stuff. Bam. Actually, I'm going to go to here, go to ChatGPT. It's telling me it's ready for the data. Here it is, data. Bam. And again, it's going to take my Giga prompt up here, right? This one that I fed it, this one, and it's going to fill out all these short codes based on the data that I copied from this. Is in a nutshell, that's what it's going to do. So let's go back to ChatGPT here. It's writing out my content brief. Now, once this is done, I should be able to take this, run it back through ChatGPT, and generate a really nice piece of content. So here we go. It's doing the keywords, the section by section submission guidelines. So now I can take this, go like this, run it to ChatGPT, put it back through here like that, go back to because it doesn't copy this part of the prompt for some reason, but I don't mind having to copy it for right now. I'll fix that later. And we're going to run this Giga prompt here. I'm going to get rid of those external links. Boom. And presto. And we're going to do it inside of chat instead. I don't ever want it to write in Canva. Okay, cool. Let's go to here. Copy this. What is? Okay. Boom. And again, this is sticking to the guidelines they gave us. So it only said to write 250 words for that. That's about 250 words. Sometimes it goes a little less. Sometimes it goes a little more. But I really find that it's super helpful to generate AI outlines with the word count, you know, broken down section by section. So that way it's not getting long-winded in any of these sections. It's basically using its common sense and judgment to know, hey, I only need to write about 200 words to cover this subject, and then move on to the next section, write another 200 words, right? So here we go. Boom. Covered what is deep cleaning, right? Perfect. Next section, key differences. Ooh, it's giving me a table, right? Just what I wanted. Bullets, list, tables, any kind of data like that you can add to a blog article to spice it up, do it. Frequency and necessity. This is good information. Bam. See, it's going to be a much better article. Perplexity has its place. I usually use that for listicles. So I will write the introduction, the other parts of the content, but for like the product reviews, like the top 10 best AI tools for SEO 2025, and it has to have like product features, pros and cons and all that stuff. I will use Perplexity to write that piece of the content, just that section, and then I will copy that over into the other parts that I've generated using ChatGPT. So it's never just one tool does everything, right? It's kind of like a mixed tools for right now. But here you go. Checklist for regular deep cleaning, adding emojis. Clean sinks, mirrors, countertops, replace tiles, take out trash, wipe down the shower and bathtub, scrub toilet and seat. So that's for the deep cleaning. Clean baseboards, crown molding, door frames, wash windows and windowsills, vacuum and steam clean carpets. Yeah, deep cleans like pull out the fridge, pull out the stove, get all that crusty stuff that's back from behind there out. All right, next section. Boom. Boom. Oh, I got a 2-for-1. A 2-for-1, folks. What do I choose? You see here. Okay. All right, so this actually looks pretty good. What I'm going to do here is use my nifty little tool here. It's called Convert ChatGPT to Google Doc, right? You can download it for free on Google Chrome. It goes into your ChatGPT, so I can select this, select that, select this, and it allows me to multi-select each section here. And as you can see, just ChatGPT is just way better. I've even ran this prompt in DeepSeek recently. DeepSeek does not do this. It doesn't follow this. It's kind of, honestly, like, I know everybody's raving about it because it's free and open source and all that stuff, which is cool. It's definitely cool, but I'm still going to pay my $20 a month for ChatGPT just because it's able to do this content for me. I literally tried running this prompt through DeepSeek and it was like, what do I do? It freaked out. It like didn't even know how to handle this thing. So here we go. This is good here. Let's look. Benefits each cleaning type. Key differences. Let's go. So I got to make this H2. H2, delete this. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead and put the meta description in here. Here we go. Make this the title. Regular, what is deep cleaning, key differences, benefits of each. So this is going to be an H2. Sometimes this does it for me, sometimes this doesn't. Checklist, H2. But as you can see here, this is a much better piece of content than what Claude, or I don't know why I keep calling it Claude, but Perplexity was able to do for me. Like I said, Perplexity, I still pay for it. It has its purpose, just not for this. Conclusion, right? And frequently asked questions too. Okay. And then again, we'll go to the correctness over here. We'll fix just the ones, dismiss. Okay. Let's run it through our AI detector here, see what it comes back. But you can see right here, yeah, I think this is a much more robust piece of content. Has a lot more visuals in it, has the tables. It's just, it formats better for whatever reason. ChatGPT 4.0, thank you. So I don't know how long it took me. I'm assuming it's somewhere around 20 to 25 minutes, but this is a blog article and I can, like I said, I can do this all day, 28% AI detection. So a content that took me 10 minutes to write on this one, on this prompt here, 28%. So I think that that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. I'm going to actually take one of these images here, pop that in here like this. And here we go. There it is, folks. So read it and weep. Read it and weep, peasants. Read it and weep, peasants. See here. And let's pull this one up. Pull this one down. Pull this one down. Or actually, I'm going to cut this and I'm going to put this right there. So you can see this one was written with, and it kind of is repetitive, right? It kind of just did bulleted list, bulleted list, bulleted list, bulleted list, all the way down to the conclusion. It really didn't add any value, right? Whereas this one kind of, it bolded some of the words for me, which I think is kind of cool. It did do some bulleted lists, right? More bulleted lists, which it's told to, but then it also added these tables with emojis, more tables, right? Checklist, added more emojis right here, gave out a nice detailed checklist. Boom, 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 another bulleted list. It just added more style to this content, right? Finished out with a, nice little FAQ section there. I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide. Let's post both of these for view in the description. So if you want to check them out for yourself. And if you have any questions about this or want any more videos on more detailed tutorials on how to write AI-generated SEO content, please subscribe, drop a message in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.